Please don't be crawling with IVs. I don't have any flame rounds, everyone. Sherry, how good are you at dodging?
Sherry, run! You ass.
Whatever. I mean, I guess that works. It's not quite how I intended it, but hey. The Spock shot is actually pretty good at stunning the IVs, so... Which is very, very nice to know. I know. Every fucking facility's got self-destruct. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, we have no flame rounds to deal with all these IVs, so I'm going to have to get a bit creative here. I don't think they care very much about, I don't think they care very much about acid rounds.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Oh boy. Here they come!
God damn it, your timing sucks.
What the fuck?
Sherry? Hurry the fuck up, lady.
Oh no.
No, stop it. I can't see the smoke. I can't see where he's gone. Well, there he is. Come on, before he gets up. Thank you. Yeah. That's the advantage you got here. The spark shot is a nice, nice backup item. Oh, yeah, there's some... whatever. Ooh. Really, buddy? Get out of my face.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
What a mess.
Had a girl. Think we're almost out of here.
I don't know, I've never really played around with it too much, but my memory is they're not great.
Worth a try.
Alright then, so we aren't going to need that anymore, I don't suspect. Let's bring out the big guns. What are we looking for here? Where'd I put my machine gun rounds? Rip it. Rip it all. Oh well. Okay, grab that, that. That should be good. Right, how do I get this thing running? I don't remember now. Literally don't remember how to get this thing up and running. It opens, that's good. That's what I was looking for. There's the joint plugs.
What are you doing?
I gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
What, like you promised your mother? Oh, sorry. That's pretty heartless. I mean, her mother's just died. Though, again, she's taking it rather well. Hello? Right. Question. When I put the joint plug in, does that mean I immediately go into the fight and don't get the chance to take the minigun? We're about to find out. I don't know if I can drop the wristband. I mean, we sat in the same situation we had with the first run, right?
Okay. Alright, it's working.
Oh, this is the cutscene. Here we are.
What? Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast.
I know. I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Just take Sherry.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon! Damn!
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, yeah. What we're talking about. All right. Time for some freedom. Hard-earned, of course. Persistent, aren't you? All right then, Birkin. Let's dance, boy. That attack sucks. Yeah, I remember this. Why do you think I brought one with me? Just in case. No. Bastard. You look pretty sprite, don't you? For a gigantic hunk of whatever the hell you are now. Also, my memory seems to tell me he has a bucket ton of health. I also seem to remember this being a thing. It's like his legs, it's like he's basically just all arms and torso. It's like his legs almost don't even exist. It's kind of nuts. Oh dear. Should have brought two. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Oh snap. How did he miss? Doesn't feel like these action rounds are doing the most effectiveness here. I trust they are. But then I suppose it doesn't even understand the concept of pain, does it? So I guess that's also a thing. Probably. Well, we're here. It's still going to do damage though. All right, baby. Time to die. Oh, that was sloppy. Problem with the minigun, obviously firing it does make you much more of a target, so that's... Oh, oops, someone forgot to bring a red-green mix. Or RGB mix, whatever. You know, you might be right. It's fine. At least it looks epic. It's definitely quite a spectacle, this, isn't it? Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah, that RGB mix would have been pretty useful. Not gonna lie. Taking risks here. God damn you. Show must be wondering what the fuck's going on out there. There he goes. He's on his adventure. Right behind the train. Whee! You see him actually kind of glide off the train there? I don't think he's meant to logically be able to do that. I admit, ever so slightly concerned about time here. Oh, bollocks! Oh, dear. This just got interesting. This just got very interesting. die because of my incompetence? That would suck. Stop making that damn skeleton sound, you bastard! Where did he go? He fell down? Oh, shit. Oh, this is a problem. For the love of Christ. Maybe I don't really want to try. This is a real problem. Let me guess. Are you fucking kidding? I'm dead. Ah, that's what I get for not bringing enough health, you silly Billy. He actually also didn't die. He didn't even go down. Like, what the hell? Like, damn. God damn it. Ah, well. Ray launchers, it turns out, not very effective. Oh, well. Things you learn, folks. Things you learn. Open the inventory screen and examine an item. It might reveal new pieces of information for you. I'm like, cheers. So yeah, you're better off. Looks like you're better off just sticking to conventional weaponry, if you can call a minigun a conventional weapon. That is, of course. Oh, for the love of. Fine. Fine. Come on then, game. Let's do this. Yes, Flame does a Thunder Birkin. Guess what I don't have?
10 minutes until detonation.
Let's get out of here.
Sherry, run!
Goddamn backtracking. Oh, I see what's happening. The animation cuts. That's what's happening. I see. I see. There's a million suggestions coming for you guys, which I appreciate, but I think I know what I need to do. It's the first time I've ever lost a G5 to that as well. Good. Well, what can you do? This is Birkin's way of just getting me to not play Resistance tonight.
Stupid thing's locked.
Typical.
Hold on.
Sherry, where do you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Wasting my time. Was there actually a typewriter at the... No, there wasn't a typewriter there, was there? I don't think so. Knives only final battle.
What the hell?
The thing makes me curious is, like, you know, you feel like a knife fight. It's like, you know, you'd be a lot of knife in that guy.
You bastard!
Stuff. Sherry, hurry for God's sakes. There we go. Sweet.
Huh. Nice work, Sherry.
But yeah, just stick to conventional weaponry. It seems to be the way to rock and roll there. He's like, I'm coming for you. I'm like, I just fucking critically headshot you, buddy. There we go.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
But yeah, it's like the thing I'll give the end section. I suppose I can talk about the depends how big your knife is. Yeah. I suppose the thing is now I can like talk a bit more about like the game like on a more sort of actual level.
Worth a try.
Like it is definitely quite the spectacle. It's definitely quite the spectacle is the game here. So we'll take that, take the sub mounds, take that, take the SLS, take the high powered rounds I've got left. Knife, that, put that away. That can go back. We might as well have that in case I need it. Oh, I'm actually full on health. Okay. And we'll just grab whatever the hell we got left. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. Now, you can't Shadow because of the reasons that you've previously described. You know what? To hell with those rounds. Those rounds are dead to me. That works.
8 minutes until detonation.
There we go. That should suffice. If this isn't enough, then screw it. No, Shadow, you gotta go do the power cable first. I highly disagree. I'm pretty sure they did something to him. Well, better than nothing. Enough to hold him in place for a sec.
What are you doing?
In a tight spot, I
Gotta
think
get
it's
this
fine.
train.
Right, skip. Speedrun strats, everyone. Speedrun strats. Which is why, of course, I'm misclicking. Because I'm eager to get this over and done with. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Minigun. Yay. Everything's fine. Everything's terrible. Kick some ass. Because that's not how the game works, unfortunately. It'd be convenient, I agree. But it's not how the game works.
7
Yeah, it's a lot easier to move around when you're not using the minigun. The minigun does make you a much easier target to hit. Yeah, good job, arsehat. So, I'm actually curious, folks, especially, let's test this. Can he shoot off the wall? I wouldn't call that shooting off the wall, but whatever. Stop making that damn skeleton sound. Really annoying. So I'm actually curious to ask, and specifically Jimmy here, actually. Now, when this game came out about a year or so ago, Mr. Jimmy here definitely was not a fan of this game. He's not particularly looking forward to the remake. But I'm curious to know what you think of the game now. It's been a year, and you know you've been willing enough to come along and watch along this series, which I appreciate. You know, I always say to people, like, even if you don't like a game, that shouldn't be a reason to, like, hopefully not watch a series. I like to think there's still, you know, a half-decent watch sometimes. If you still don't think it's very good, okay then. Curious to see, curious if you still felt the same way or not, basically. If you do, then so be it. Ooh, wow, thanks for dodge that. Yeah, get hit. I love the ragdoll physics there sometimes when it kicks in. It's kind of amusing. Right, okay, now we got to do it the hard way. There we go. I don't need any of this now, do I? What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Getting confuzzled. Yeah, the grenade already will make some sense. Oh, damn. I seem to get hit by that attack a lot, which is very annoying and unappreciative. Come on, SLS! Show your greatness. Something about quick drawing this guy. It's kind of amusing. It'd probably be quicker for me to knife him than using a quick draw, but whatever. I don't care. Nope. Well, that wasn't very effective. I'm like a good bit of science. Hey, look at him just like just scooping off the side there. That makes no sense. Why? Do you want to die? I get the impression you're just like holding up my series now. And it's not appreciated, Birkin. Like, not remotely. Man, you do not want to die. Well, I say that. And then he's down on his cheeks. I thought he was dying, that I couldn't tell. I was like, are you dying or are you not dying? There we go. We'll call it a win, everyone. We'll call it a win. I used up a lot more weaponry than I would have liked, but... win's a win.
Claire! It's okay. I'm here. We're getting out of here.
Come on, Claire. Onwards we go. Woo! Victory! Never mind about Leon. Hopefully he made it. Not that we looked or asked or checked or anything. Ah, well. She's like, goodbye, Leon.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good. 'Cause I take a shower.
Yeah.
Really?
You live a long way away from Raccoon City, though. That was the point.
Claire.
Leon! It's
Then-
so good to see you.
I think you want to take a shower before you get there.
You did.
Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Okay. Jesus.
What was that?
I don't know.
You stay here with Sherry. I'm gonna go check it out.
Can see who's in charge of this game. Head to the last car. Alright then. The game does give us a few bits. Not very much though, I don't seem to remember, but hey. Right, let's ditch everything we don't require. There we are. One Magnum is all I need. I guess we might as well just make a load of handgun rounds. Like, what the heck? As I proceed to, of course, not select the Magnum. Because why would I do that? There we go. Where is the thing? I don't know what I am and am not going to need. I'd rather not find out and be and get a nasty surprise. Acid rounds, millions of them. Maybe they'll do something. Maybe they won't. We're gonna put the idea wristband down. I'm pretty sure I don't need that anymore. And of course, just in case, we're taking a knife, because you never fucking know these games. Yeah. Both these runs will be going onto YouTube. There's not enough SMG ammo to really consider taking the SMG. We got plenty of other stuff. Like health. Like health. Alright, might as well use this. Take the green and blue. Use that. And then... ah, why the fuck not? Let's take another knife for the lulz. Oh, there's more stuff here. Oh, there's another knife. Oh, good. Whatever. I don't think we're going to need half of this. A worse fate than death, Quintalo. A worse fate than death.
You gotta stop meeting like this.
We really, really do, buddy. Like, I appreciate your persistence. It's admirable, but it's also incredibly rude.
For fuck's sake, how the hell are you still kicking?
You don't want to know. It's a pretty hideous fight, this, everyone. Not gonna lie. Oh, does he say that? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. This is a problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This feels a bit uncomfortable. Am I gonna die here? I've never died to G5! Awesome! I've never died to him before! Well, there we go. New content, everyone. Awesome. Yeah, grenade launcher's not very good for this fight. Well, unfortunately, I ain't got very much else. Yeah, never died to him before. That is good. Well, there you go, folks. The things you learn. Maybe you can't hit him until the... I don't know. My knowledge of this boss fight is minimal at best. Wouldn't it be some shit like we've got to this stage and I now can't actually win the game? I ain't got enough weaponry. Wouldn't that be funny? And by funny, I mean shit. Why am I taking so much health? I don't need the health. This is a race against time. Sure, I guess we'll take this. What the hell? I guess we don't need that. Yeah, we don't really need any health, really. This isn't a health fight. This is a just fucking go get that sumbitch fight. Let's actually save the game again. I'm actually a little concerned I haven't got myself enough supplies to win now. That would be really funny. For the record, if that happens, I'm not reloading the game. I'm not redoing this. I'll be like, well, what can you do? It's rather unfortunate. Problem is we haven't got the rocket launcher that Leon got. Because that's all I did in this fight, is I just rocket launched the dude. And I was like, great, everything works. Love there's actually meant to be another train car, by the way. I'm fairly sure bullets still do something to him. Like, I would imagine so. Or maybe at most it gets his eye to spawn quicker. I don't know. I'll be honest, my knowledge of the sequencing of this game is unknown. Show no mercy. I like the spirit. Come on, dickhead. Yeah, I'm not sure we can beat the game, everyone. As funny as that is, it's amusing. Oh my god, that's close.
Claire! We're gonna lose that car!
That was uncomfortably tight. Go, Leon! Do good things! And of course, a spear is what actually kills him. Because of course...
Like that?
Because of science.
Give me your hand.
I gotta say, I think the way it's done in the first game's better. I just like the idea of the countdown and then the eye of the last second. I just think that's a pretty cool visual. There you go. Speaking of cool visuals,
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, we're just. Oh, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look, he might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
Hey, that was Live Another Day by the great.
He was friendly.
So, is it over?
I don't know. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you damn right we will.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. Come on.
here it comes.
Hey, you guys can adopt me.
Adopt you.
We can get a puppy
Puppy.
and a parrot.
Sure.
I always wanted pets, but my mom said they're too messy.
Next up on this boring Wednesday is a song to get your blood pumping.
Suffice to say, it is kind of a weird ending, but hey-o. Just going to turn that down now for the YouTube. So there you go, folks. Turns out we actually didn't completely fuck ourselves in the last fight, which I was concerned that I had done. I was concerned that I had done that, but we managed to get ourselves out of jail, which is good. Ah, good stuff. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the runs. It's been good to definitely return to Remake. Enjoyed it. I think looking back, now it's been a year since I last played the game. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit more critical of the game. Like, some things that I've kind of realized that are in the game that don't make the most amount of sense and probably can't be the best defended are in existence. I say there's definite areas where it doesn't quite meet up to the original, but there's a lot of areas personally where I think it does. So mainly plot-wise, I think the game is probably a bit inferior to the original, I would say. Mainly plot-wise, I think is its problem, but hey, it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's been good to do, definitely. This will also be on the YouTubes as well. So, what are you guys' thoughts? You know, it's been a year since we first played this. Does the game still hold up to what you remember? Is it different, better, worse? Oh man, it's been a long couple of days. That's for damn sure. No, so I think personally there is. I think there's definitely. Like I said, there's a few areas I've identified that I don't think there are problems. So yeah, obviously, just the general way that the gameplay changes is just not for everyone. Though I think it works and works very well. Like gameplay-wise, I think the gameplay is really solid for the most part, and I quite enjoy it. But again, you know, that is what it is. But I say. Some of the plot is a bit baffling. You know, obviously some of the changes they made were unfortunate. There's some couple of missed chances. You know, and the fact that like the runs, all 4 runs in some places are very similar to each other. Like you redo a lot of the same boss fights. Where at least with RE2, you know, a game with less resources, they did put in the time to like give you different fights and different bosses, which kind of like intertwined with each other, but were separate still. but it made sense that they intertwined. So, you know, it felt like there was a bit more care taken about it there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what it comes down to. But, hey-ho. So, yeah, I suppose. So, what's left, I suppose, as far as things are concerned? As far as this week's upcoming, I'm trying to remember now. Trying to think. I'm probably just waiting for things to finish talking to go through the credit sequence. It's like, I want to kind of skip the credit sequence, but I don't like doing it because I'm worried I'm going to skip through important stuff. I might end up cutting some of this out. Yeah, I think that is true. I think regardless of whatever you think or not, I think considering, you know, some of the games that had come before it, it definitely did put Resident Evil back into the mind of a lot of people, definitely. I do agree there. Whether you agree with the game or whether if you like it or not, it has achieved that regardless, so... As I said, so the game is kind of a bit more... There's definitely some cinematic to this, which there isn't in the original, but that's just because 20 years have gone by, and that's just gaming. That's just how video gaming is, unfortunately. Or fortunately, unfortunately, how to depend about it. So, hey. Yeah, I'd say it is what it is. I don't know. I reckon you probably could. If you were prudent with your ammo consumption beforehand, you could probably get away with it. I don't know. I would leave that to people that have done that and tested that. I don't know. I don't know. But hey. But yeah, that's my downsides for it, you know. But I think like the tyrant stuff going, you know, is generally pretty good. It's a nice mechanic how they... I think they did it pretty well. There's a couple of loose spots here and there, but obviously the hope is that with RE3 and Nemesis, it can hopefully build on that, kind of change the things that didn't work, kind of go a bit full of force and stuff that people liked on the whole. Yeah, it just isn't, you know. Unfortunately, the limitations of what you're working with does kind of force people's hands in how you produce things, you know, and in games where you have, you know, older games, point clicks were a lot more common because of the resources that you had to work with. So, you know, unfortunately, that is just a Largian age of gaming that's kind of, you know, just not really prominent anymore. Unfortunately, in the world of AAA titles. So, the Harley-Davidson motorcycle appears with permission from Harley-Davidson themselves. There you go. Good stuff. Yes. Yes, there will. It kind of is, yeah. There's all sorts of things flashing. I'm not even looking, so... so, yeah. I do still like... I think, thinking back to things I reviewed, and I obviously had that breakdown of the game. One of the things I think liked the most of this game... And I still think I like the most of this game was actually the Ghost Survivor stuff. I think they were really cool little sub-stories that didn't have to make any canonical sense if you didn't want them to. And they were quite fun little challenges and little run-throughs. I thought they were nice. There's not much setup. It's already set up. Basically, what I've got to do is... it wouldn't take me very long to switch over. It wouldn't take me long to switch over. I reckon I could get like about 45 minutes in fairly easily. Just to go through a couple of games, give you a bit of an idea for what's going on, little detail. Well, the thing is, then saying that... Yeah, it took a lot longer than I intended, this run. Took a lot longer than I intended today, so... well, it's what it is. Blame the Raccoon Police Station. That place took forever. There we go. So, regardless, yeah. So this is probably going to be the last time I play this game. And I will still hold on the whole. I think it's a very enjoyable playthrough. it ain't perfect. There are areas where it did kind of scrimp a little bit, but I think for what it's managed to do, it has helped to bring Resident Evil sort of a bit more back into the mainstream, which definitely has helped overall. So I suppose you're right, Jimmy. I suppose you're right. Let's not think about that. Yikes. All right, then. So what I reckon we're going to do... trying to think here. Yeah. As I say, regardless, it's a place of the... I can't... No, these guys have more resources, so I can't give them a pass for deciding to change the plot, because you have to compare it to the original, and the way the original was done was very cleverly done in weaving the two together, whereas this is basically... You know, they just didn't do that, and it's a shame.